Today, on today's video, we are going to, which is considered the worst rated Six Flags park in all of America and quite frankly the world, Six Flags America. We are going to see if it's really as bad as the reviews make it. It has been called the worst Six Flags park for years now, and they're closing down on November 2nd of this year. So let's cut to the intro and let's get up to Maryland.
Hey, I just caught the cookie bow for less than 25. If you scared to go to war with us, you better stay inside. I ain't know how I could get a bag, the trapping came to mind. Shoot at 12 like it's New Year's Day, I call that perfect time. I just caught the cookie bow for less than 25. If you scared to go to war with us, you better stay inside. I ain't know how I could get a bag, the trapping came to mind. Shoot at 12 like it's New Year's Day, I call that perfect time.
Just made it to the park. First impressions of the park. One thing I'll say, the parking lot is tiny. Like, I get it, this was a small Six Flags park, quite frankly a bad one, but the parking lot's tiny. Second thing is, I pulled up to the parking thing. He didn't even check my season pass or anything. He said, you know what, bro, come on. So shout out to them. And third impressions, it is a lot of school kids here, which, I mean, it's a Thursday, so that would make sense. But we're gonna head up in the park. I will catch you when we get back in the park. First impressions, it's a lot of kids. I can't lie. It's really a lot of kids, and it's loud of just patriotic music. And there's Bugs Bunny and Looney Tunes characters. So let's get deeper into here, see what's really going on. Like I said before, this is my first time ever coming here, so I don't know where anything is. So we're just gonna wing this joint out and hopefully get to our first roller coaster. I really only want to get on the roller coaster, see how good or bad they are. Let's see. I see something this way, so we're gonna go this way. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. These rides look rickety, rickety to say the least. It might not be as bad as the Niagara Falls ones, but they look rickety. All right, Steamtown is our first stop, and we're gonna get on that, whatever that is. You know, it's crazy though. I haven't seen a single roller coaster go around, like not even any of these or anything. So I might have came on a bad day. First ride is called the Skywinder. This joint look cool, low key. I'll hit you when I'm off the ride, and I'll give you an honest review of how good or bad it actually is. Skywinder is a heck no for me. That joint was rough, riggedy. I thought my phone got crushed. I'll give that ride a 5 out of 10. A 5. Yeah, because that ride was riggedy. Look at it go through right now. So we'll go to our next ride. I don't know where that is, but we're gonna go to the next one, and hopefully it's better. Let's find out. I'm not gonna lie, the one ride I'm looking forward to though, it's this Superman ride. I've been seeing that since I was a kid, and I finally got to make it out here. So hopefully that Superman joint ain't that bad. But I haven't seen it go yet, which doesn't mean anything, quite frankly. But hopefully it is going. Hopefully it is running, because that might be the saving grace for this park. All right, so where I'm at right now is Steamtown, and like here. The next ride is Roar, which is right here. The ride I really want to ride is all the way back there. Mind you, I'm right there. So we're gonna hit these two rides real quick, and just work our way back, I guess. Our next ride really wasn't too far. Maybe the map like blows stuff up, but Roar is our next ride, and then we'll go to that one next if it's open. This is our next ride right here. Alrighty, so Roar, it's a wooden ride, so you know it's gonna be bumpy. But to be totally honest, it was actually pretty fun. Even though it's wood, so you know it's gonna be a little rough, but it's pretty fun. I gave that one like a 7 out of. No, it's being generous. Let's knock down Skybender or Skywinder, whatever it was, to like a 3, and we'll put Roar at a 6. But I also got bad news. The Superman ride is not open, which is the biggest one. So I'm kind of bummed about that. But we're gonna get on Firebird next, which is right here. Yeah, it's called Firebird. We're gonna get on that next, and you'll get my honest review of that one too. So, change of plans. The line for Firebird back here is quite long, and I'm trying to not wait in any line. So we're gonna come back to that one later, but we're gonna get on. I think it's called Wildcat, something like that. We're gonna get on that. So far, the park's actually really nice. It's not many people here, so that's even better. But all the reviews and stuff, they're not coming to fruition right now. So let's get on our next ride, whatever that is. I'll catch you when we're there. I do have a basketball season coming up, and the wild one looks rough. I just seen folks, they're jumping up and down in their seats. But I'm about to get on it right now. Why does it say 1917? This thing's been around for 100 years. Wish me luck. This is bad. So, the wild one, that's actually a good ride for it being 100 years old. That's a solid ride. I'll give that a. It was better than the last one, so we're gonna have to bump down Roar from a 6 out of 10 is what I think I gave it to a 5, and we're gonna give the wild one a 6.5 out of 10 because it was actually solid. Like, yeah, it's a little rickety. It was built in 1917. It's a little rickety, but it wasn't too bumpy where the point was like ah. So we have one or two options. We can either do this one right here or this little green roller coaster right here. And I'm low-key leaning towards the green ride because it low-key looks familiar. So we're gonna get on it. It's called Joker's something with the Joker. Joker Jinx. There's this ride at King's Dominion called Flight of Fear. It's the same ride, but it was pretty fun though. I can't lie. I'll give that a 7 out of 10 as well. It's really fun. Harley Quinn Spin Sanity. That was really fun actually. I can't lie. That's probably like the second most fun I had today, besides on Wild One. I think Firebird's next, and then after Firebird, I don't know what's gonna be next. I don't know, but let me show y'all around though. I can't even hold y'all. This section of the park is raggedy. That's a nicer word. It's really raggedy. It looked like they didn't try back here. Hopefully this music's not that loud. It's all copyright. But they got the Batmobile though. That's pretty cool. But the rest of this section is just raggedy. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I'm about to do the wild one again, but I'm gonna try to sit in the front this time. I sat in the back the first time. I'm gonna do it again in the front before I go on Firebird, which should be the best ride, hopefully. But this ride so far is number one. Well. Wild One in the front seat is a very fun experience. I can't lie. That's my favorite ride here. That's actually my favorite ride. I rock with it. Wild One, it's 100 years old. It's the best ride in the park for some odd reason. But now we're going to go to Firebird, and that'll be our last ride of the day. There's our next stop. It looks actually pretty fun. So, Superman, no, it's not called Superman. Firebird. If I were to rate it 1 out of 10, I'm going to rate it a hell no. Because that was a headbanger. I'm not going to lie. It looks the newest, but the old wooden rides were way rougher than that. I can't lie. So, I'm going to have to give that one a 4 out of 10. And then Roar's going to have to be like a 4.5. And Sidewinder, whatever it was, the first one, Skywinder, that's still that's like a 2 still. Wild One is still the best one. Unfortunately, the Superman ride is not opening up, which probably would have been the best one, which makes no sense. Six Flags America, why is your tallest ride not open? Shut down this ride right here. Matter of fact, close this ride early. I know y'all closing in November. Close this ride right now. What is today? August 6th? August 7th? Today is August 7th, 2025. Close this one down right now. No, heck no. Alrighty, so my overall review of this park. to give it a nicer word, it's not too good. I see why they're closing it down. It looks like it had potential at one point, but it looks like they just never got the money for it to access its full potential. So we're gonna rate this thing out of 10 parts wise. Well, it's not a Cedar Point and it's not a county fair, so we'll give it a 4 out of 10. Yeah, no, it's not good. But one thing I will say though, the people here, the staff are all really friendly. They're all enjoying their jobs. The people look like they're enjoying everything. So it's going to be sad to see it go, even though I've only been here once. Hopefully, it might be sad for the people to see it go. But thank you guys for coming along with me today to America's worst Six Flags amusement park, whatever you want to call it. And see you later on to more adventures. Peace. Yeah, call the fire department. Tear the thing down. There's not a dollar amount you could pay me to get back on that. Hell no. No way. Oh, I'm getting swarmed by some kids. Okie dokie. This joint says Six Flags America. Yeah, this is a disgrace to America. And this is an end credit. I'm using these new wireless mics. So if the audio is trash, just let me know. It won't hurt. They were $7 on Amazon. So just let me know. Bye.